Good afternoon, everyone. A small change in format. In fact, I was requesting Ritu if we could do it more like a fireside chat. Since our brand is Fireside, it just makes it more interesting. Uh, just to give you a quick background, maybe I introduce myself a little bit while we are setting up the bench. Uh, the idea of Fireside really, got triggered on a very fundamental, almost like a curiosity in my mind about 10 years ago, trying to analyze why there are not too many brands in India that have got built in the entrepreneurial ecosystem. And I have been a brand guy in various forms and manner all my life over the last 30 plus years. And what really led me to the idea of Fireside was fundamentally three big trends, which all of you are, really, I would say, a living example of something really, fruitful that has come out of that introspection that we were doing about 10 years ago. One was that there is a lot of young consumers who are looking for choices, and there are not enough brands in India, which is ironical that we are over a billion consumers, but not enough brands to consume. I mean, it's almost like, in fact, one of my partners who came from Flipkart, used to tell us that Flipkart, when they were being acquired by Walmart, one of the most interesting questions that Walmart used to ask, saying, "We see $100 billion business of e-commerce, but we don't know how the supply will keep pace, because whatever is available to consume today will not catch up to $100 billion of business. So where is that pipeline of new brands?" So I think that was the first almost like aha moment for me when I decided to start Fireside. Second was that digital would disrupt, and I think, like, how? Obviously COVID accelerated the whole process, but the fact that you can now talk to consumers, and we can talk a little bit more about emerging models, we can talk about some new trends that we are seeing, new opportunities, new spaces. But fundamentally, the way brands are getting built in India for the last 20, 30, 40, 100 years has got disrupted by digital in a very significant manner. And how do you leverage that, and where is it going, and how can we build hundreds if not thousands of new brands, is really what is exciting for us and also intriguing for us. And would love to unpack some of that in the conversation. And the third key point was that there is a way to build these brands which is very different than almost like any classic VC model. So how do you invest? How do you nurture them? How do you work with them? Is very different than a classic, early stage tech VC. So is there a different way of building a venture firm which can, deliver to these potential opportunities? And obviously, we have seen some great success, and we'll talk more about that. So I just thought, just give a context of saying why Fireside and what was the intuition behind it. A lot of water has flown under the bridge. The rooms are getting filled with exciting new brands. So it's been really exciting for us and personally for me as a journey in the last 10 years. And happy to share our learnings and our experiences.